Uday Kumar, is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, students. Last class we discussed about some problems based on equilibrium of particles, Lami's theorem. Okay. In this class also we are going to discuss some problems based on equilibrium of particles, moment, and Varignon's theorem. Okay. So just to recollect what is equilibrium of particle. So we have equation equilibrium of particles, summation of horizontal forces. All horizontal forces equal to 0. Summation of all vertical forces. You can write summation of H equal to 0 or summation of FH equal to 0. Then all vertical forces, summation of V or summation of Fy equal to 0. This is the equilibrium equation for particles in 2 dimensions. We are discussing statics of particles in 2 dimensions. Particle means all forces meet at a single point. Okay. This is the particle equilibrium equations. Then Varignon's theorem. What is Varignon's theorem state? Resultant force moment. Resultant force moment equal to summation of individual forces moments. See here the picture. Capital R. Resultant. What is the moment? Force into perpendicular distance. So R into capital R, resultant force into distance small r, equal to sum of individual forces. Individual forces means F1 into R plus F2 into R. Okay, we are going to use these formulas in these sessions. Uday, can you read the statement?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. A horizontal line PQRS is 12 meter long, where PQ equal to QR equal to RS equal to 4 meter. Force of 1000 Newton, 1500 Newton, 1000 Newton, 500 Newton act at P, Q, R and S respectively. With downward direction, the lines of action of these force makes angles of 90 degree, 60 degree, 45 degree and 35 degree respectively. With PS, find the magnitude, direction and position of resultant force. To find resultant R, direction alpha, position X.
Okay. In the question, they mention on horizontal line PQRS 12 meter long. So you have to draw 12 meter line, PQRS 12 meter long. They separated PQ, QR, RS 4 meter each. So they divided the line 4 meter each. PQ 4 meter, QR 4 meter, RS 4 meter. And the forces acting at PQRS. Downward direction. See the question. Downward direction. Downward means vertical downward, not vertical downward, the angle given. So 1000 Newton, the angle 90 degree vertical downward with respect to PS. 1500 Newton acting downward with respect to PS 60 degree. 1000 Newton downward with respect to PS 45 degree. 500 Newton acting downward with respect to PS 30 degree. So PS means horizontal line, no. So PQRS. So the given statement. Okay, to find resultant or direction alpha, position X. Now, for your understanding, I have drawn the horizontal line. PQRS 12 meter. The question itself they divided PQ 4 meter and QR 4 meter, RS 4. So I divided 4 meter, 4 meter, 4 meter. The question itself they mention the forces acting downward direction with respect to PS. So 1000 Newton 90 degree. They mention here 1000 Newton 90 degree downward and 1500 60 degree downward. Okay. And 1000 Newton 45 degree downward. And 500 Newton with respect to PS 30 degree. They mention 90, 60, 45, 30 at PQRS. So at PC here, P point, Q point, R point, S point. Okay. Some noise coming, Uday. Who is? Okay. So all forces we made drawn diagram based on statement. Students, I have already told you any force inclined, you must convert horizontal direction to vertical direction. Any force inclined, you must convert. That is the basic rule. That's why we discuss resolving forces. We have discussed resolving forces based on quadrant, no? First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, we discussed already. See here the first force, 1000 Newton. So already is acting perpendicular downward. So no need to worry about. See any force, horizontal, vertical, no need to worry about. See here second force, 1500. But is inclined. It goes to which, see the arrow mark goes to which direction? Third quadrant. See here, third quadrant. So third quadrant means x minus y minus. So resolve 1500 cos 60, x minus x direction. 1500 sin 60 minus y direction, vertical downward. Similarly, you see the 1000 Newton with the 40 degree, but it goes to which quadrant? Third quadrant. X minus. So the arrow mark goes to left side. 1000 cos 45. 1000 sin 45 minus y direction, vertical downward. See here 500 Newton. 500 Newton is goes to the third quadrant, but the arrow mark goes to the third quadrant. Therefore, x minus 500 cos 30 left side, 500 sin 30 downward side. So the given statement 12 meter and 4 meter PQRS. Okay, they located force direction with respect to PS, vertical downward. So I marked here other three forces inclined. Students understand, I already told you, any force inclined, you must resolve XY direction based on quadrant. Okay, so we resolved. What is our aim of the question? Find the resultant. Find the resultant. We know resultant formula, no? Square root of summation of h square plus summation of v square. And alpha equal to tan inverse of summation of v divided by summation of h. So summation of h. Summation of h means add all horizontal forces. You see the look the figure. What are the horizontal forces? Minus 1500 cos 60. Minus 1000 cos 45 degree. Minus 500 cos 30. Why minus? It got all the horizontal force to left side, no? That's why see here. Minus 1500 cos 60. Minus 1000 cos 45 degree. Minus 500 cos 30. All horizontal goes to left side. So left side means minus x. Why are you putting 0? 0 means the first force. The first force does not have any horizontal force. Students, 1000 is acting vertical downward. So no need. So while writing, no need write 0. For your understanding, I put 0. Why 0 means the first force does not have any acting horizontal direction. So after simplifying, you will get summation of h equal to 1890 Newton. Nidhi, are you understand up to this? Nidhi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Then now we want summation of h over now summation of v, adding all forces vertical direction. Vertical direction minus 1000. Why minus 1000? It goes to vertical minus y direction. Minus 1500. Vertical down, no. Minus y direction. Minus 1500 sin 60. Minus 1000 sin 45 degree. Minus 500 sin 30 degree. Because it goes to vertical downward. See here. Minus 1000 Newton. Minus 1500 sin 60. Minus 1000 sin 45 degree. Minus 500 sin 60. Why minus? All are vertical downward. So we all ordered by use a calculator. I got summation of v equal to minus 3256 Newton. So resultant, we know, apply all the value, resultant good. Then alpha we know already formula, tan inverse of summation of v by summation of h. See, we'll calculate in theta, don't put the minus plus value, just apply numerical value. Okay. So we calculated. They asked additional question, position. Understand? Position. Students, a summation of h value minus 1890 Newton. Summation of v value minus 3256 Newton. So x minus y minus. X minus y minus. Which quadrant? It is with quadrant. The resultant acting which quadrant? X minus y minus. The resultant acting which quadrant?
Third.
Yeah, x. Super. Excellent. So the resultant goes to the, see here. This is the given diagram. We converted horizontal vertical, then finally located. See, they asked position. No, position means it is the location. So where the resultant acting, we do not know. So the first point P. So I marked from P point somewhere is acted x distance. It goes to third quadrant. Why third quadrant? X minus y minus. That is horizontal minus vertical minus. Okay. We know just now I told you know Vergnat theorem. What Vergnat theorem is told? Resultant force moment equal to summation of individual force moment. Students understand? Resultant force moment equal to summation of individual force moment. Apply here. Here resultant. See resultant 3765 Newton. Okay. So I locate the distance from P equal to X. What is the moment? Force into distance. Force into perpendicular distance. Here no need consider about the perpendicular everything. Just you apply for this problem only. You apply here the resultant force moment R into X. See here R into X equal to summation of individual force moment. Individual force. Students, there is a moment clockwise moment and anti-clockwise moment. No. Okay. So I applied Varignan theorem. Varignan theorem state that resultant force moment equal to summation of individual forces moment. Okay. Therefore, what are the resultant force moment? I added 3765 into X equal to summation of individual force moment. What is individual force? With respect to P, I am taking moment. See, understand with respect to P. With respect to P. So with respect to P, there is 1,000 Newton acting. So only 1,000. There is no distance, no? What is the moment? Distance, more than the distance. But P is the only 1,000 acting vertical downward, but it does not have any distance. So no, neglect the 1,000 Newton. And also see here, all the horizontal forces, 1,500 cos 60, 1,000 cos 45, 500 cos 30. It all goes to the P point. It only pushing, not moment, rotating, not turning. So you have to identify which force do not give moment. Here 500 cos 30, 1000 cos 45, 1500 cos 60 goes to the towards point P. So these three forces does not give moment. Along with 1000 also, because 1000 is acting at the P point. So what is the moment? Force in distance, no? So at the P point is only 1000 acting. So no need consider 1000 also. So now what the moment? 1500 sin 60 into 4. Okay, 1000 sin 45 into 8 with respect to P point, no? With respect to P point. So 1000 sin 45 into 8 and 500 sin 30 into 12. Here, 1500 sin 60 into 4 plus 1000 sin 45 into 8. Why plus? All are clockwise, no? Clockwise moment, sir, plus. Students understand, if you are taking moment any point, you with respect to point, how much distance force acting? See here, with respect to P point, no, first force 1500 sin 60, 4 meter. The second force here acting, 1000 sin 45, here vertical downward, in the distance 8 meter. Okay, therefore 1000 sin 45 into 8 meter. And 500 sin 30 into 12 meter. Therefore x equal to, okay, 13852 divided by 3765. X equal to 4.25 meter from P. This is the position. Students, any doubt? Students, any doubt? Uday Kumar?
Yes, sir.
Any question?
No, sir.
I explain once again. Say given the diagram, we calculated resultant force. Okay.
Okay,
Actually, here there is a small mistake I did not do here. See, what is the moment? Force into Uday Kumar, force into perpendicular distance. Okay. Force into perpendicular distance. So the resultant is not perpendicular now with respect to P point. Resultant is perpendicular with respect to P point, is perpendicular with respect to P point. Is inclined, no? Students, Nitish,
Sir,
what is the moment? Force into
perpendicular distance, sir.
See, the resultant is not perpendicular with respect to P point. Okay. Only the vertical, see here, summation of V equal to 3256. Summation of V equal to 3256. Okay. So I will check and tell you. Here, so see here at P point, I am taking moment. Resultant force moment equal to summation of individual force moment. So resultant force moment 3765 into distance x. And other forces, only why I consider 1500 sin 60, 1500 sin 45, 500 sin 30. Why I did not consider other forces? Anyone tell me? Other forces, 1000, 1500 cos 60, 1000 cos 45, 500 cos 30. I did not consider. Only I consider 1500 sin 60 into 4, 1000 sin 45 into 8, 500 sin 30 into 12. Anyone tell me? Sajid, Basil, Madhuban, Uday Kumar.
Yes, sir.
Why I did not consider 1500 cos 60, 1000 cos 45, 500 cos 30. While taking moment. See here, while taking moment, I written only the vertical, the three forces only. Why I did not consider these three forces? Nitish.
Sir, because moment is equal to only one of the force into perpendicular distance, sir.
Yeah, very good. But this force goes to directly P point, so it does not give any moment effect. Exactly. The 1000 also I did not consider because we have taken reference point P point only reference point. So you have force. No, there is no distance. No, that's why I did not also consider the 1000. Also I did not consider. Okay. So students understand while taking moment, which force gives moment, which force do not give moment. You have to first identify. How we can find, sir? That is force into perpendicular distance with reference point. That is moment. See the horizontal forces acting towards P, so it does not give any moment. That's why I did not consider. So what are the other 1000 also does not give moment because acting in the P point reference point is a P point reference point. So on the four forces does not give any moment. So what is the Vargnans theorem? Individual force into summation of individual force moment equal to summation of individual forces moment. Resultant force moment equal to summation of individual force moment. So X you got it. This is the location. Okay. In this, can I move to next problem?
Yes, sir.
Can you read this question? Very simple question. You can understand this.
A force of 50 Newton is applied perpendicular to the edge of the door, 0.8 meter wide as shown in figure. Find the moment of forces about the hinge.
Next line.
If this force is applied at an angle of 60 degrees to the edge of the same door as shown in figure B, find the moment of the force.
Yeah. See in the question they given diagram. Whenever the diagram given, we should be happy because the diagram gives all the details. If the diagram not given only, you have to draw based on your skills. Okay. See the first question. 50 Newton acting perpendicular to the edge of the door. One door is there. For edge of the door perpendicular. Say look like perpendicular. No, 90 degree. 50 Newton. The distance 0.8 meter. Find the moment of the force about the hinge. So with respect to O, what is moment? This is the first question. The same question, but the 60 degree, the 50 Newton acting with respect to horizontal 60 degree. What is the moment now? They asked. Okay, same door, same point, but two questions asked. So the diagram given. Now come to first position, first figure. They asked moment of force. What is moment? Force into perpendicular distance.
Perpendicular.
See here. Yeah. See here, MO. Force into perpendicular distance. 15 into 0.8, 12 Newton meter. Students, moment unit, Newton meter. M means moment. Capital M means moment. Reference point, O point, no. That's a MO. Equal to 15 into 0.8. Clockwise, no. Clockwise means plus, no. That's a plus 12 Newton meter. Students understand? Arun Kumar?
Sir.
Or you understand what?
Sir.
Moment means force into perpendicular distance. Clockwise means plus, no. That's a plus 12. I did say you are not mentioned, but it's understood. Okay, the first question over. They asked the first figure, first one. Now see, students, I told you, any force inclined, you must convert x direction, y direction. Resolve the forces. That means resolving the forces. So this force inclined. See, it goes to third quadrant. So I resolved. See here, resolved. See here. 15 cos 60 minus direction. Third quadrant. It goes to third quadrant. Arrow mark. See the arrow mark. Third quadrant. X minus. So arrow mark left side. 15 cos 60. Then 15 sin 60. Vertical downward. What is the moment? Force into perpendicular distance. Moment equal to force into which force is perpendicular? Arun Kumar, which force is perpendicular in this the diagram? With respect to O. With respect to O point, which is the perpendicular?
Sir, horizontal.
Horizontal. Perpendicular mean with respect 90 degree. With respect line, horizontal, vertical. Which force is perpendicular? Here.
Sir, downwards.
Yeah. Why you are getting confusing? Why you are telling wrong answer first time? Perpendicular means, 90. Here I did not mark it, but it's look like which is perpendicular. 15 sin 60 perpendicular with respect horizontal.
Second
Okay.
one, sir.
15 sin 60 only perpendicular. Okay. 15 cos 60 not perpendicular. It goes to the towards a point. So the 15 cos 60 does not give moment. 15 cos 60 does not give moment. Okay. Therefore, see here, 15 sin 60 into 0.8. So M means capital M moment with respect to O. That's why I put students while taking moment, you have to say with respect reference point. Very careful. Here P O point is a reference point. Therefore, capital M subscript O equal to force in the distance. Here two forces, but one force horizontal towards O point. So the 15 cos 60 does not give any turning effect. Therefore, only one force. 15 sin 60 into 0.8 clockwise. So plus. So plus means no need mention. Minus means we have to write here minus like that. Okay. Nidin, are you understand? Nidin?
Yes.
Nidin, are you understand?
Yes,
They asked
Yes,
moment. They asked moment. He calculated because this force incline. So I resolved x direction, y direction. Okay. Here first question. They given two questions. Diagram also given. They asked the moment with respect to O point. So first question 15 into 0.8, 12 meter, Newton meter. The second question there is the force incline. So I resolved x direction, y direction. So x direction, the 15 cos 60 goes to y. I resolved because incline no, it goes to third quadrant. Third quadrant means x minus y minus. See here arrow mark. See the arrow mark. Okay. So we calculated 10.4 Newton meter. Aditya, Jharkhand, Aditya, are you following me? Saji. Uday Kumar,
Yes, sir.
are you understand this problem?
Yes, sir.
Very simple question. So I given the clear picture. You any doubt you can ask. Okay. Can I move to next question now?
Yes, sir.
Now read the question.
Determine the
Uday, your voice is not hearing me. Nitish, can you read the question? This?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Determine the magnitude F and angle theta so that particle shown in figure is in equilibrium.
So ask, they given diagram. See, they given diagram. They mention particle. The P is the particle. No, the block dot, no particle. They given everything clearly in the picture. And also the condition also given. They given condition. E is in equilibrium. They question they mentioned. The particle in equilibrium. Students understand? The questions they mention is in equilibrium. So you have to find F and theta. Okay, what is equilibrium equation of particle? We know that equilibrium condition of particle, summation of h equal to 0, summation of v equal to 0. Because the questions they mention equilibrium. Okay. Now, summation of h. Summation of h. Resolve all forces. See the first quarter, no. Students understand resolve is incline, no. F cos theta. What is the horizontal component? See, listen, horizontal component, F cos theta. First quarter on F cos theta. So 4.5 goes to left side, minus 4.5. Understand? Now this is the third force, 7.5, but angle not here. Therefore, minus 7.5 sin 30. We are writing horizontal component. Students, we are writing horizontal component. Minus 7.5 sin 30. Why sin 30? Because here the force is third quadrant, but theta is with this y axis. We are writing x component. So minus 7 for see here, minus 7.5 sin 30. Now see the fourth force, 2.25 cos 60, because the fourth quadrant theta is x-axis. So 2.25 cos 60 equal to 0. Why equal to 0? Because you already written Hertzsprung compound must be 0. Equilibrium condition, no? That's why I put equal to 0. Because we are calculating unknown value. We are calculating unknown value. Therefore, we applied equilibrium equation. Summation of h equal to 0. Why, sir, we are using the question still with the mention is in equilibrium. So therefore, the particle in equilibrium, we know equilibrium equation summation of h equal to 0, summation of v equal to 0. Now summation of h I have written. Result forces f cos theta. Only acceleration, see the acceleration forces. It's first quarter, no, f cos theta. Then come to second force. 4.5 goes to left side. Minus 4. Just to put the minus 4.5 enough. Now see the third force. Lying third quadrant. X minus 7.5. Theta nar here. Third force 7.5 sin 30. Now fourth force. X direction with theta x axis. Therefore 2.25 cos 60. So after simplification, we got this equation. F cos theta equal to 7.125. Now summation of F, summation of vertical force equal to 0. Vertical direction. See vertical direction. What are the y direction forces? The first quadrant. Okay. Therefore, what is the F sin theta? Understand? Already x component is written. What is the y component? F force to y component. F sin theta. I have written F sin theta here. F sin theta. See the here 4.5 is x direction. No need to consider y direction. You see 4 point is acting only x direction. No need to consider y direction. Now come to third force. Is third quadrant. Third quadrant means y minus, no? Y minus. Theta is along a y axis. Therefore cos. See here minus 7.5 cos 30. Minus 7. See here. F sin theta minus 7.5 cos 30. And this force. See here the 2.25 force is fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant y minus. Theta here sin theta. Therefore minus 2.25 sin 60. Students, this already I explained in the first 2-3 class before I explained resolving forces. How to take cos theta, when you have to take sin theta. Then when the quadrant, first quadrant means x plus, y plus, second quadrant means x minus, y plus, third quadrant means x minus, y minus, fourth quadrant means x plus, y minus. So I have written here summation of vertical forces. Vertical means with respect to y axis, here first quadrant. What is our y component? F sin theta. The 4.5 no need to consider y direction. It is actually already x direction we consider. Now come to third, the 7.5. Is third quadrant now? Minus 7.5 cos 30 here. See here I written minus 7.5 cos 30. Then equal to 0. See you put equal to 0 because already you have written equilibrium equation. Summation of v equal to 0. Then we find the f sin theta. Now we got two equations. See here. I am now using equation 2 divided by 1. Okay. 2 divided by 1. Therefore f sin theta divided by f cos theta. So already we have equation, no? F cos theta, f sin theta 8.4437. Okay. Divided by 7.5. We know f cancel. Sin theta by cos theta, tan theta. So we got that theta. Theta equal to tan inverse of 1.1850. Okay. Then apply theta in any one equation. In equation 1. So we have equation 1 now. F cos theta 7.5. So therefore f cos theta equal to, then f equal to this. Students, they given the question like this. The equilibrium condition mentioned. They asked f and theta. So we know equilibrium equations. Summation h equal to 0, summation v equal to 0. Then I converted all force to x direction. Every force write the horizontal force only. Okay. So f cos theta minus 4.5 minus 7.5 sin 30 plus 2.25 cos 60 equal to 0. We've got the first equation. Then vertical component. See in the single equation I written all vertical forces. See vertical component f sin theta. 4.5 no need consider. Is the action x direction? No. So vertical no 0. Now come to this one. Minus 7.5 sin theta, sin 30. Minus 2.25 sin 60. Here written. So we got f sin theta. So we have equation 2 equation. So I am dividing 2 divided by 1. F sin theta divided by f cos theta equal to 8.4437 divided by 7.125. F cancel. Sin theta by cos theta we know tan theta. So theta calculated. Then theta applied in equation 1. You will get this answer. Uday Kumar, understand this question?
Yes, sir.
Nidish?
Yes, sir.
Any other students or understand? I don't know the other name. Instantly I forgot. Any students? Arun Kumar? Arun? Aditya? Saji? Basil? Okay. Can I move to next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you read the question? Anyone of you read the question? Anyone of you read the question?
Determine tension cable AC and DC to hold 40 kg load shown in figure.
Yeah. See here, the question given. Determine the tension. I told you, whenever tying or hanging, the tension is acting. So the tension here connected at the C point common point. The cable is connected C to E, then C to B, then C to A. One weight is hanging 40 kg. One force is acting 450 Newton. So find tension TCA. Say the tension we can write TAC also. Similarly, tension TCB we can write TBC. They asked. Okay. So here 4 forces acting. See the diagram. 4 forces. 450 acting towards positive x-axis. So I resolved. The tension I told you. Tension which direction you connected? That direction tension acting. See tension. See the diagram. The C is common point. So with respect to common point, I have drawn quadrant x-axis, y-axis. See the block line. X-axis, y-axis are drawn. Okay. So from C point, the tension go to B, TCB here. Tension C to B. Similarly, tension C to A. So incline, no, the inclined, therefore 30 degree, the C here, line CA 30 degree, here, CA 30 degree, tension. So already 30 plus 20, the second tension, no, CB. So total angle 30 plus 20, 50 degree I marked here. See here, 50. Okay. Here mass given, students 40 kg given. The last class I told you, whenever the kilogram given, you must convert Newton. Students, one of the point, very, very important point, whenever kilogram given, you must convert weight. This is a mass given, mass equal to 40 kg. We know weight equal to mass into gravity. W equal to mass into gravity. Therefore, 40 into 9.81. 392.4. So we draw the free body diagram. This is the final diagram. The common point, C point. With respect to C point, I have drawn the x-axis, y-axis. From the x-axis, y-axis, I mentioned all forces. The 450 acting towards plus x direction. See here, 450 goes to plus x direction. And the tension, CB, is lying second quadrant. Understand? Second quadrant, no? CB. What is the total angle? 30 plus 20. They given each angle. But add with respect to, I told you, any force with respect to x or y you mention. Any force inclined, you mention the angle with respect to x-axis, y-axis. Here, the total angle 30 plus 20, 50 degree. Then the second tension, CA. As this also lying second quadrant, TCA. Angle 30 degree. Okay, 30. Then the mass given, 40 kg mass given. So whenever mass given, you convert Newton. How do you convert Newton? Mass into gravity. So 40 in 9.81. The arrow mark goes to vertical downward. See the arrow mark very, very important. If you change the arrow mark, you will get minus plus will changes. So weight is active vertical downward. No, that's a arrow mark. Now C is the common point. Particle. Understand? Particle means all forces meeting at a single point. It's called particle. So we know equilibrium equation. We know equilibrium equation. Summation H equal to 0, summation V equal to 0. Now resolve forces x direction. Okay, plus 450 x direction. Here this two forces, second quarter, no, x minus, no. Therefore TCA cos 30, TCB cos 50 minus second quarter, no. This two forces tension. See here, minus TCA cos 30 minus TCB cos 50 equal to 0. See this is 390 vertical downward. No need consider. See we are writing horizontal direction. Students understand? Only consider horizontal forces only. So three forces, 450 plus minus TCB cos 50 degree minus TCA cos 30 degree equal to 0. See, whenever equilibrium equation, you finally put equal to 0. So after CC 450 goes to left side now minus 450. So all the minus. So I multiply with the minus. So minus into minus plus minus into. So the final equation, the equation 1. Okay. Then vertical force. Summation of V equal to 0. Summation of V. What are vertical forces? The 450 horizontal, no need to consider. It's a horizontal. What are vertical forces? Second quadrant. Second quadrant means Y plus no. TCA sin 30 plus TCB sin 50. Here, TCA sin 30 plus TCB sin 50. Y plus second quadrant, Y means positive. Then the 392 vertical downward, no, vertical downward. Just to put to minus 392.4. Minus 300 equal to 0. So we have equation, final equation like this. So equation 2. Okay, we know equation 1 and equation 2. So we know two equation. So I resolving. What I am doing? So the first equation I am taking. First equation cos 30, TCA cos 30 plus TCB cos 50 equal to 450. What is cos 30 value? 0.866 CA. What is cos 50 degree? 0.6427. So now I dividing the entire equation divided by 0.866. So 0.866 divided by 0.866. So I divided. So finally I got equation 3. So the equation 1 becomes equation 3 for simplification, for calculation purpose. Okay, equation 3. Now take equation 2. See here, equation 2. TCA sin 30 plus TCB sin 50 equal to 300. What I am doing? Divided by sin 30. Divided by sin 30. See here, divided by sin 30. So why I dividing? You will understand later. So final equation, the equation 4 we got it. TCA plus 1.532 TCB equal to 784. Equation 4. See, equation 1 becomes equation 3. Equation 2 becomes equation 4. So now see here equation. See here TCA, no, that's why I divided. The equation 3 TCA plus some value here. Equation 4 TCA plus some value here. Now you simplify, no, you can easily resolve. Now see that. Equation 3, 4 minus, minus, minus. So minus TCA plus TCA cancel. Here the answer minus 0.78 in TCB equal to minus 6. So TCB equal to 10 and TCB equal to the 335.72. So apply this equation, equation 3. We know equation 3 here. Equation 3, no, I am applying here. I am applying equation 3. Finally, we got it TCA. Nidis, understand this equation, this problem? Nidis?
Sir.
Are you understand this problem?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain from the diagram? Can you explain?
So 1 minute. Sir, we have to find the tensional force, sir,
Okay.
due to the weight which has been hanged, sir.
Okay.
From the cable.
Okay. Okay, voice is breaking. I explain. Okay. At the given diagram given, at C is the common point. From C is 450 acting left side, and one mass is hanging, and the tension to cable is tying. So cable means tension, no, tension acting towards that point, tying point. A P point tying point, therefore TCB. TCB here, arrow mark. Similarly, A point tying point from C to TCA. 450 left side. Okay, the way mass given, they converted weight into 9.8 converter weight. Okay, any mass given, you must convert weight. You divide into 9.8 multiply, you can get the weight.
Gravitational force.
Okay, then TCA, inclined, second quadrant, angle given. See the TCB, total angle 30 plus 20, that is 50. So we have to consider the point C is a common point, no, considering equilibrium. We know equilibrium equation, summation H equal to summation V equal to 0. So first equation, summation H equal to 0. Resolve all forces in horizontal direction. So my plus 450 minus TCA cos 30 minus TCY minus second quadrant X minus, no. So theta X axis here. Therefore 450 minus TCA cos 30 minus TCB cos 50 equal to 0 here. I have written. After simplification, you will get equation 1. Similarly, all vertical forces. See here, vertical forces. So from the graph, vertical force, which are vertical forces? TCB, second quarter, no, second meter y plus. So TCB sin 30 plus TCA sin 30 minus 392 because vertical downward. Just to put minus 392. See here. After simplification, we get equation 2. So we have 1 and 2. So 1 I am modification. Why I am putting for resolving equation I modified. We know cos 30 value 0.866. Cos 50 value. Okay. Cos 50 equal to 0.6427. So I am dividing under equation 0.86. So finally I got equation 3. So equation 1 becomes equation 3. Similarly equation 2 becomes this equation 2. So I am dividing sin 30 divided by sin 30. So I got equation 4. So we have now equation 3 and 4 in terms of TCA, TCB. So we know math already studied 10th standard, 9th standard. So after apply plus minus everything, you will get after simplification TCB equal to this value. Apply TCB in any one equation. Equation 3 I applied. Therefore TCA I got it. Okay. Very
Okay,
simple
sir.
question. Okay. The last question. Very simple question. Read the question. Uday Kumar, can you read the question?
Yes, sir. The force shown in the figure below are in equilibrium. Determine the force F1 and F2.
They given, see, the 4 forces acting, yeah. 5 forces. 4 kilonewton, 5.5 kilonewton, 5 kilonewton, F2, F1. Okay, at a point, particle. The question itself is here. Question itself mentioned are in equilibrium. Are in equilibrium means summation of H equal to 0, summation of V equal to 0. They given everything in the picture itself. So we know equilibrium equation. Summation of H equal to 0, summation of V equal to 0. So I am taking first equation. Summation of H equal to 0. Horizontal. Students, any force inclined, you must convert X and Y direction. The X direction means horizontal. Y direction means V vertical direction. V H. No, summation of H, no. What is the first quadrant? So the first quadrant means X plus 4 cos 20. Here, see here, 4 cos 20 plus. Then come to second force. The second quadrant. X minus, no. Minus 5.1 cos 50. I have written here minus 5 cos 50. Then third force here, third force. Third quadrant. 5 cos 33. Minus, no. Third quadrant X minus. See here. Minus 5 cos 33. Then the F2 is vertical down. No need consider now. We are writing summation of H. Okay. So come to the F1. F1 is fourth quadrant. X plus, no. Plus F1 cos 18 degree. See here. The single equation I have written. Okay. Single equation I written all the horizontal forces. Students, horizontal forces with respect to quadrant equal to 0. Why I am putting equal to 0? Because we have actually assumed horizontal force must be equal to 0 for equilibrium condition. So after simplification, you will get F1 cos 18 equal to 3.97. Therefore, F1 equal to 3.97 divided by cos 18. Okay. Now vertical forces. What is a vertical force? All vertical forces. First quadrant, y plus, no, 4 sin 20. Here, see here, 4 sin 20. Second force, 5.5, no, second quadrant, y plus, theta, there is no theta, upper sine, 5.5 sin 15 degree, 50 degree, see here, 5.5 sin 50 degree plus. Then this force, 5 kilonewton, third quadrant, no, y minus, theta, there is no theta, therefore minus 5 sin 33. See here, minus 5 sin 33. See, the F2 goes to vertical downward. Vertical downward means minus F2. See here, minus F2. Okay. Then the F1. F1 also fourth quadrant, no, F1. Fourth quadrant means Y minus. We are writing vertical forces. Therefore, minus F1 sin 18 degree. See here, minus F1 sin equal to 0. See, whenever you are finding unknown value, no, for this type of problem, for these type of problems, you put equal to 0. Then we got it, the equation, final equation, 2.848 minus F2 minus F1 sin 18 degree equal to 0. We got already F1. F1 equal to 4.174. Then apply here, we got it F2. Very simple question. Here, your duty, no, when you have to write the plus minus and cos theta sin theta. Students understand, don't take always x cos theta, don't take always y sin theta. I told you the theta lying which axis, that axis having cos. Students, Understand Nidhi? Sorry, understand when you have to take cos theta sin theta, no? The theta lying which axis? That axis giving cos. If not touching, that axis giving sine component.
Yes, sir.
Abhinav, understand this today problems? Abhinav? Yes, Abhinav. We Abhinav.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you followed today problems? What concept we are applied?
Tension,
On-
sir.
Yeah. Anand Madhu.